Hey ladies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Taylin and I make faith-based content here on YouTube. Please excuse the way that I look. I just got done working out, but I just wanted to quickly come on here and give you guys a quick encouraging video because God has really been working on me with some things and he's been revealing some things to me that I just want to share with you guys because I know that I'm not the only person going through this. So I just wanted to let you know that we should not be like the Israelites, okay? And we should trust God's timing. I know you've heard time and time again about the Israelites and how they were ungrateful and disobedient and all of these things. But I just wanted to share this quick thing with you because I was in the book of Numbers and that's when God just started downloading things to me. So when God saved the Israelites from the Egyptians, he told them that he would lead them into the promised land, which was the land of Canaan. And they first stopped at Mount Sinai. And from there, the land of Canaan would have took them from between Mount Sinai and the land of Canaan. It would have taken them 11 days to get there. But we all know that it took the Israelites 40 years to get there due to their disobedience and their complaining and their rebellion against God. When I started to, think in my head, I was like, wait a minute, the math ain't mathing. So you mean to tell me it would have taken them 11 days to get there, but it took them 40 years. And that was very symbolic to me, and it reminded me of me. The reason why it may seem like it's taking so long for you to get to your promised land, for things to happen, for you to get to your destination, is because that we are not ready to be in the promised land yet. We're not ready for that. If God allowed the Israelites to come into the promised land within those 11 days, they would have messed things up, okay? They still had issues with idolizing and not trusting God and complaining and constantly thinking back and romanticizing what it was like in Egypt, even though they were enslaved and was going through all this turmoil. They were not loyal to God, and they were constantly having to be reminded of God bringing them out of that, because as soon as something bad happened, as soon as something didn't go their way, they were automatically complaining. It was like, oh, I wish I could go back to Egypt. And so they were not ready, and that's why it took them so long when it could have taken them a short period of time. So again, it reminded me of me, and I know that I'm not the only person going through this. Often we complain about how long things are taking, but it's actually for our protection and it's for our best interest. God has to mold us and he has to prune us into the women and men that he intended to receive the promised land, wherever that is for you, in the first place. So instead of complaining, reflect and ask yourself, what is it that I need to be set free from? What is holding me back? Where is my heart posture? What am I doing that is hurting God? Don't use this time to doubt and not have faith in the promises of God. He's gonna come through. You just have to be patient because he's not in a rush. We're in the rush, and that's why we're just going through so much turmoil, so much confusion, so much doubt, because we're trying to be in control. We're trying to, manipulate and, plan things out on our own, when it's not our job to control what it is that God intends for us. So take this time, ask God to show you your heart, and best believe he will show you the areas that need some attention, some growth, and some breakthrough. Once you become aware of those things, you will actually begin to thank God for not allowing you into the promised land, because if he did, when you were complaining and not aware of the things that you need to be set free from and things like that, if you were not actually set free from those things and delivered and he put you into that promised land, you could have possibly fumbled those things and mess things up. So let God work on you and don't complain about the wait, because it's to protect you and it is for your best interest. If God wanted you to be in the promised land, if he wanted you to have that thing, if he wanted you to be in that relationship, if he wanted you to have that job, whatever it is, you would have it, but you don't have it. So that means that God does not necessarily want that for you right now. There's no such thing as coincidences. There's no such thing like, if he wanted it for you now, you would have it now. So wait patiently and embrace God wanting to mold you and prune you for his blessings and abundance, because he wants you to experience his blessings and his abundance. He wants you to be able to experience that because it's yours. You just have to tap into that, but you have to also allow God room to give you those things and to prepare you so that you can be able to steward those things well. God's timing is perfect, y'all. And the enemy wants us to be stuck in that wilderness season for even longer than God intends. So don't complain. Don't worry about the timing. Don't resent or stop trusting God in this time, because that will only satisfy the enemy, and it will also hurt the Lord, because he's working behind the scenes for you, and he wants you to be able to experience his abundant love and his abundant blessings. So I just wanted to give you that word of encouragement. Again, this is something that I'm telling myself as well. This is something that God has really been, really pushing me and, getting me to really truly understand. Don't be like the Israelites. Okay? Do not be like the Israelites. Just trust God, trust his timing. He knows what's best for you. He wants what's best for you. You just have to let him be in control. Okay, so I hope that this video encouraged you, because it really encouraged me. And I pray that you all have a blessed day. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I post a new video. Again, I love you guys, but God loves you so much more. Bye.